In a small coastal town, there was a fisherman known for his exceptional skill and determination. Every day, he ventured into the sea, armed with years of experience and an array of sophisticated fishing gear. His goal was simple yet ambitious: to catch more fish than anyone else in the village, believing this would secure his family's prosperity and his reputation. However, despite his expertise and advanced equipment, the ocean's whims often left him returning with a meager catch. The fisherman began to realize that the sea's bounty was not something he could control with sheer will and technology. Instead, it was a dance with nature, requiring patience, respect, and an understanding of the sea's rhythms and moods. This fisherman's story is our entry point into the paradox of control. It illustrates how our desire to dominate and control can sometimes lead us to overlook the importance of harmony and balance with the natural world. The fisherman's initial approach, focused solely on control and dominance, was met with the unpredictability and autonomy of the ocean. This reflects a broader human tendency to believe that with enough effort and technology, we can bend any aspect of nature to our will. However, as the fisherman learned, some elements of life, like the sea's changing patterns, require a different approach, one that is more about coexistence and adaptability than control. Shifting our focus from the natural world to interpersonal relationships, let's consider the story of a business leader renowned for her decisive management style. She ran her company with precision, making every decision based on data and a clear set of goals. Under her leadership, the company achieved significant growth and efficiency. However, over time, she noticed a decline in her team's creativity and motivation. Employees became reliant on her directives, less inclined to take initiative or think outside the box. The leader realized that her controlling approach, while initially successful, had stifled her team's potential. This prompted a shift in her leadership style, from one of control to one of empowerment, encouraging autonomy, innovation, and a more collaborative environment. This narrative highlights another aspect of the paradox of control in the context of leadership and teamwork. It demonstrates how control, when overemphasized, can limit the growth and dynamism of a group. The leader's journey from a rigidly controlled environment to one that valued autonomy and creativity exemplifies the balance needed in effective leadership. It's a balance between providing guidance and allowing space for individual and collective growth. This shift not only benefited her team, but also led to a more sustainable and innovative organizational culture. Now, let's delve into the realm of personal development and self-improvement, where the paradox of control often plays a significant role. Imagine an individual deeply committed to self-discipline and personal growth, adhering to a strict routine of exercise, diet, and learning. While these practices initially brought a sense of achievement and progress, they eventually became a source of stress and rigidity. The individual's pursuit of self-improvement had transformed into an obsession with control, leaving little room for relaxation, spontaneity, and the enjoyment of life's simple pleasures. This realization led to a re-evaluation of what personal growth truly meant. It wasn't just about discipline and control, but also about flexibility, self-compassion, and the ability to enjoy the present moment. In this example, we see how the desire for self-improvement, when coupled with a need for control, can become counterproductive. The individual's journey towards a more balanced approach to personal growth underscores the importance of integrating discipline with flexibility. It's about recognizing that self-improvement is not only about controlling and optimizing every aspect of life, but also about embracing life's uncertainties and finding joy in the unexpected. This balance is crucial for sustainable growth and well-being. Relating to ancient Greece, we encounter the Stoic philosophy, particularly as articulated by Epictetus. He famously stated, "Some things are within our power, and some things are not." This dichotomy is crucial in understanding the paradox of control. For the Stoics, the key to a contented life was to focus on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, and accept what we cannot control, such as the actions of others or the course of nature. This perspective encourages a form of internal control, focusing on self-mastery and resilience, rather than trying to dominate external circumstances. This philosophy does not suggest passivity or resignation in the face of external events. Rather, it proposes a strategic and mindful engagement with the world. The Stoics encourage us to perform our duties and engage with society, but without the attachment to outcomes that so often leads to distress and disappointment. It's about doing our best while understanding that the final results are, more often than not, influenced by factors beyond our control. Epictetus's teachings also delve into the realm of emotional intelligence and mental fortitude. He implies that our discontent and frustrations often stem not from the events themselves, but from our perceptions and judgments about these events. The paradox of control, as explored through these narratives, reveals a common theme across different aspects of life. Whether it's the fisherman's relationship with the sea, the business leader's management style, or the individual's approach to personal growth, each story underscores the limits of control and the value of adaptability, balance, and harmony. In the case of the fisherman, the lesson was about respecting and adapting to the rhythms of nature rather than trying to dominate it. For the business leader, it was about recognizing that true leadership involves empowering others, not just directing them. And for the individual focused on self-improvement, the key was understanding that personal growth involves not just discipline and control, but also the flexibility to adapt and enjoy life's journey. These stories collectively suggest that while striving for control and excellence in various aspects of life is natural, it's also important to recognize the limitations of our control. Accepting these limitations can lead to a more harmonious and fulfilling way of living. It's about finding a middle path that respects the forces of nature, the autonomy of others, and our own need for balance and well-being. As we reflect on these tales, we can see how the paradox of control manifests in our own lives. Are there areas where we might be exerting too much control to the detriment of ourselves or others? Can we find a better balance between controlling and letting go, between striving for excellence and allowing for the natural flow of life? This introspection beckons us to examine the various realms of our lives: personal, professional, and social. In our personal lives, we may grapple with the desire to control our future, our health, or even the paths of those we love. Professionally, the quest for control can manifest in our ambitions, our pursuit of success, or in our response to failure and uncertainty. Socially, it appears in our interactions with others, where the line between influence and control can often become blurred. The challenge lies in discerning when our efforts to control are beneficial and when they become a hindrance. Excessive control can lead to stress, strained relationships, and a life spent in constant struggle against the tide of events. On the other hand, a lack of effort or care can result in missed opportunities, lack of progress, and a sense of aimlessness. Finding the right balance is crucial. This balance is not static. It's a dynamic equilibrium that shifts with the circumstances of our lives. It requires a deep awareness of our motivations, our fears, and our desires. Are we acting out of a need for security, a fear of uncertainty, or a genuine desire for growth and well-being? Recognizing our underlying motivations can help us navigate this balance more effectively. Moreover, the paradox of control also teaches us about the power of adaptability and resilience. By embracing the fluid nature of life, we can become more resilient in the face of change and uncertainty. This adaptability doesn't mean we abandon our goals and aspirations. Instead, we learn to pursue them while being open to new paths and possibilities that may unfold along the way.